God says, you have 3 minutes to listen this right now before it's too late, and if you don't, someone else will claim what's yours. You feel that pull in your chest right now, because this is not random and it is not something you can afford to scroll past. I am speaking to you at this exact moment because something has already been set in motion with your name on it, and time is thinner than you realize. If you ignore this, you are not just delaying something, you are risking losing what was prepared for you. There is a blessing, an opening, a shift that has your identity attached to it, but it is not locked to you forever. I need your attention now, because what is yours can be claimed by another if you remain silent and unmoved. Type yes to affirm. I am not speaking in riddles, and I am not testing you without reason. There is a window that has opened, and it is measured, not endless, not waiting for comfort or convenience. You have asked for change, for relief, for an answer that would finally move your life forward, and I have responded. But you must understand that response requires recognition, and recognition requires presence. If you drift away from this moment, you drift away from alignment. And when alignment is lost, opportunity begins to shift. Type 777 to receive blessings. I know your heart, and I know the moments when you felt overlooked, when you believed others were receiving what you had prayed for. What you did not see was how I was preparing something specific, something tailored, something that could not be handed to just anyone. But preparation is not the end. Action is the bridge, and attention is the first step. If you walk away now, it will not be because I did not give, it will be because you did not receive. I ask you from a place of deep care, take a second and like this video as a simple act of agreement, as a sign that you are choosing to stay present in this moment that was meant for you. There are people around you who are unknowingly standing close to what belongs to you. They do not even realize it is yours. But if you hesitate, if you delay, if you doubt long enough, they will step into what you were meant to walk into. This is not about punishment. It is about movement. Life continues forward, and what is not claimed does not remain untouched forever. I am urging you now because you are closer than you think, but closeness without action can still lead to loss. You have been feeling a strange urgency lately, a quiet pressure that you could not fully explain. That feeling is not anxiety, it is awareness. It is your spirit recognizing that something important is near and that timing matters more than ever before. You tried to ignore it, to calm it down, to distract yourself, but it has followed you because it is real. I place that awareness within you so you would not miss this exact moment. There is a reason you are still reading these words while others have already scrolled away. That reason is connection, and connection means you are still within reach of what I am offering. But being within reach is not the same as holding it in your hands. You must stay, you must listen, and you must allow what I am saying to settle deep within you. This is how you move from possibility into possession. You have spent so much time waiting for a sign, asking for clarity, hoping that something would finally confirm that you are not forgotten. This is that confirmation. I am speaking directly to you, not to a crowd, not to a group, but to you as an individual who has been seen, known, and chosen. But even a chosen path must be walked, and even a chosen person must respond. The next moments matter more than you realize. What you do after hearing this will shape how quickly things begin to shift in your life. If you treat this lightly, you will delay yourself. If you receive this deeply, you will accelerate into what has been waiting for you. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for attention, for trust, and for a willingness to move when I prompt you. You are not too late yet, but you are at the edge of a turning point. This is where many people lose what was meant for them, not because it was taken, but because it was not claimed. I do not want that to be your story. I want you to step into what has been prepared, to walk into it with confidence, knowing that I guided you here for a reason. You may feel unready, uncertain, even undeserving, but those feelings do not define your position. I have already decided your worth long before this moment. What remains now is your response. Will you stay? Will you listen? Will you act? Or will you allow hesitation to cost you something that cannot be replaced? This is not about fear, it is about awareness. I am not trying to frighten you. I am trying to wake you. There is something real unfolding, something tangible, something that will impact your life in ways you have been praying for. But you must meet it halfway. You must stay connected, grounded, and open to what I am placing in front of you. You are not alone in this moment. I am with you, guiding you, watching you, and calling you forward. Every word you are reading is intentional. Every second you are here is meaningful. Do not rush past it. Do not dismiss it. Do not treat it as ordinary. This is your moment to recognize what is happening and to choose to be present for it. And that willingness is already separating you from those who miss what is meant for them. You are not here by accident, and the time you are giving right now is already aligning you with something greater than you can currently see. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There are moments in life when everything looks quiet on the outside, but inside the unseen, everything is shifting. This is one of those moments. You may not hear noise, you may not see signs all around you, but something is being moved into position. I have been arranging paths, opening doors, and removing obstacles without you even noticing. But now the moment has come where your awareness must catch up with what I have already set in place. You have felt delay before, and that has made you cautious. You have waited on things that never came, trusted in situations that disappointed you, and that history has made you hesitate. But this is not the same. What is before you now is not built on uncertainty. It is built on intention. I did not bring you this far to leave you in confusion. Type 222 if you trust God. I want you to understand something clearly. What belongs to you carries your name, but it does not chase you forever. It waits for recognition, it waits for alignment, and it waits for your step forward. If you stand still too long, life continues to move, and what was waiting begins to shift toward those who are ready. This is why I called you with urgency at the beginning, because hesitation can quietly become loss if you do not move through it. You have been preparing for this moment longer than you realize. Every struggle you faced, every lesson that felt difficult, every time you had to rebuild yourself from disappointment, all of it shaped you. You thought those seasons were punishment or delay, but they were preparation. They built the strength you now need to recognize and receive what is coming toward you. Without that preparation, you would not even be able to hold what is meant for you. There is something important about timing that you must understand. Timing is not just about when something arrives. It is also about when you respond. You can miss a moment not because it never came, but because you were not present enough to recognize it. I do not want that to happen to you. That is why I am speaking so directly, so clearly, so urgently. You are closer than you think. That feeling inside you, the quiet expectation mixed with a bit of fear, is not random. It is your spirit sensing that something is about to shift. But fear can slow you down if you let it speak louder than faith. You must choose which voice you follow. If you follow fear, you will hesitate. If you follow faith, you will step forward even when you do not have all the answers. There are opportunities that come softly, without noise, without announcement. They do not force themselves on you. They appear, they wait, and they allow you to respond. What you are facing now is one of those opportunities. It may not look dramatic at first, but its impact will be powerful if you choose to embrace it. This is why staying present matters so much right now. You have been asking for a breakthrough, but breakthroughs do not always look the way you expect. Sometimes they come disguised as a simple moment that requires your attention. Sometimes they come through a decision that seems small but leads to something much greater. Do not underestimate this moment just because it feels quiet. Quiet moments can carry the loudest impact when they are aligned with purpose. I see your potential clearly, even when you doubt it yourself. I see the strength you built in silence, the patience you showed when nothing seemed to change, and the faith you held on to even when it felt difficult. All of that has brought you here. This is not the end of your waiting, it is the beginning of your movement. You must also understand that not everyone will recognize what you are stepping into. Some people will continue with their lives without realizing what just passed them by. Others may even step into things that look similar, but what is meant for you carries something unique that cannot be duplicated. That is why your response matters. What is yours is not just about the opportunity itself, it is about the purpose attached to it. Do not compare your path with others in this moment. Comparison will distract you and make you question what you already feel inside. Stay focused on what I am placing in front of you. Your journey is different, your timing is specific, and your calling is personal. You do not need to look sideways when I am asking you to look forward. There is also something you need to release right now. You need to release the belief that you are not ready. That belief is not coming from truth. It is coming from past experiences that no longer define you. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have learned, and you have been shaped for this exact moment. Do not let an old mindset block a new opportunity. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust enough to stay present and to move when you feel the nudge. You will not have every answer right away, and that is okay. Clarity often comes after movement, not before it. If you wait for perfect clarity, you may wait until the moment has already passed. This is where faith becomes real. Faith is not just believing when everything is clear. Faith is stepping forward when something inside you knows it is right, even if you cannot explain it fully. That is what I am calling you into right now. Not blind action, but guided action based on the connection you feel in this moment. You are not alone in this process. I am guiding you, even when you do not see the full picture. Every step you take with trust brings you closer to what has been prepared for you. Every moment you stay present strengthens your alignment with what is yours. Do not underestimate the power of simply staying connected and aware. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down any time. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. There is still time, but the window is not endless. You must treat this moment with importance, not fear, but awareness. You are not being rushed without reason. You are being guided with purpose. There is something ahead of you that requires your attention now, not later. Take a deep breath and feel the calm that comes when you stop resisting and start receiving. That calm is a sign that you are aligning. That calm is where clarity begins to form. Stay in that space. Do not let doubt pull you away from it. There is something I want you to see clearly. You have been thinking that what is meant for you will always find its way back, no matter what you do. That belief has made you comfortable in waiting, comfortable in delay, comfortable in thinking you have endless time. But the truth is different. What is meant for you comes to you with a moment attached to it, and that moment asks for your response. You are not being asked to rush blindly. You are being asked to wake up and recognize that this is the time you prayed for. This is the time you asked me for when you felt stuck and needed a change. This is the opening you hoped would appear when everything felt closed. I am placing it before you now, but I will not force you to take it. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You must understand that life moves forward even when you hesitate. While you are thinking, while you are doubting, while you are trying to decide, others are moving. Others are stepping into spaces, into roles, into opportunities that were once within your reach. This is not because they are more deserving, it is because they are responding. I know your heart, and I know that you do not want to lose what has your name on it. But wanting is not enough. You must also act in alignment with that desire. You must stay present long enough to recognize the signs, to hear the guidance, and to take the step when it is shown to you. This is how you move from wishing into receiving. There is something within you that has already begun to shift. You may not have fully noticed it yet, but your awareness is changing. You are starting to see things differently, to feel things more deeply, to sense when something matters. That shift is not accidental, it is preparation for what is coming next. You have carried burdens for a long time. You have felt overlooked, underestimated, and sometimes even forgotten. But none of that erased what I placed within you. None of that changed your worth. It only shaped your strength. Now that strength is being called forward, not to survive, but to step into something greater. There are moments when everything can change with one decision. This is one of those moments. The decision may not feel dramatic, but its impact will reach further than you expect. It will open doors that were closed, bring clarity where there was confusion, and create movement where there was stillness. But it begins with your willingness to stay present. Do not let your past delays define your present response. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, even if you did not notice it day by day. You have learned, even if those lessons were painful. You are ready in ways you did not believe before. I want you to listen carefully to what you are feeling inside right now. That quiet pull, that sense that something is important here, is not something to ignore. It is your spirit recognizing alignment. It is the part of you that knows when something is real, even if your mind is still trying to understand it. You are being guided, even in ways you cannot see. I am placing thoughts within you, nudges that move you, ideas that begin to form. These are not random. They are part of how I lead you toward what is yours. But you must be willing to follow those nudges, even when they feel small. There is also something you must release in this moment. You must release the fear of getting it wrong. That fear has kept you from moving before. It has made you hesitate when you should have stepped forward. But fear does not protect your purpose, it delays it. You are not being set up to fail. You are being positioned to step into something that has already been prepared. The path may not be fully visible, but it is there. You do not need to see every step. You only need to take the next one. You have been waiting for certainty, but certainty is not what moves you forward. Trust is. Trust allows you to act even when everything is not clear. Trust allows you to step forward even when you feel unsure. That is what I am asking from you now. There is something powerful about this moment that you must not overlook. You are not just hearing words. You are being called into awareness. You are being reminded that your life is not random, that your path is not without direction, and that what you have been hoping for is closer than you think. Do not let distractions pull you away now. This is not the time to look elsewhere. This is not the time to doubt what you feel. This is the time to stay grounded, to stay focused, and to remain open to what is unfolding right in front of you. You are not late, but you are not early either. You are exactly where you need to be right now. This is your moment to respond. This is your moment to choose whether you will step into what has been prepared or allow it to pass by. I am not leaving you in this moment. I am here, guiding you, watching over you, and calling you forward. You are not alone in this decision. You are supported, even when you do not see it. Every step you take with trust brings you closer to what is already yours. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. What you do next matters. How you respond matters. Do not treat this as something small. Do not treat this as something ordinary. This is your opportunity to move into something greater. I want you to slow down your thoughts for a moment and truly feel what is happening right now. You are standing at a point where your response is shaping what comes next in your life. This is not about fear or urgency alone. It is about alignment. When you are aligned, things begin to open in ways that feel almost effortless. When you are not, even simple steps begin to feel heavy and delayed. You have spent time wondering why certain things never worked out for you before. You questioned whether you missed something, whether you were not ready, or whether it was simply not meant for you. The truth is that timing and response were not aligned then. But now, something has shifted. Now you are being brought into a moment where both timing and awareness are meeting. Type 333 if you are ready. There is a difference between hearing and receiving. Hearing is passive. It passes through you without changing anything. Receiving is active. It settles within you and begins to shape your actions. Right now, I am not asking you to just hear what is being said. I am asking you to receive it deeply, to let it influence how you move from this point forward. You are not being called to do something complicated. You are being called to remain present, to stay aware, and to act when the moment becomes clear. But many people lose what is theirs because they underestimate simple moments. They wait for something loud, something obvious, something undeniable, and in doing so, they miss what was quietly placed in front of them. You must not make that mistake. What is unfolding for you may not arrive with noise or attention. It may come in a form that looks ordinary on the surface. But beneath that simplicity is something powerful, something that carries the ability to shift your path in ways you have been hoping for. You have also been carrying doubt, and I see that clearly. Doubt has been whispering to you, telling you to wait, to question, to hesitate. It has been trying to convince you that you might be wrong, that you might not be ready, that you might lose something if you act too soon. But what doubt does not tell you is that waiting too long can also lead to loss. This is where you must make a choice. You must decide whether you will listen to the voice of doubt or the quiet certainty that is growing inside you. That certainty may not be loud, but it is steady. It does not rush you, but it guides you. It is the part of you that recognizes truth even before your mind fully understands it. You are not alone in this moment, even if it feels like you are making this decision by yourself. I am with you, guiding you through every thought, every feeling, every realization. I am not pushing you into confusion. I am leading you toward clarity, but you must stay open long enough to receive it. There is something important about this moment that you need to hold on to. This is not just about gaining something, it is also about becoming someone. The way you respond right now is shaping who you are becoming. It is building your confidence, strengthening your trust, and preparing you for even greater things ahead. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is okay. You are not required to understand everything at once. You are only required to stay present and take the next step when it becomes clear. That is how movement begins. That is how progress happens. I also want you to release the idea that you need approval from others in this moment. This is not a decision for them to make. This is not something they need to understand. What is yours is between you and me. Others may not see it the way you do, and that is fine. Their understanding is not required for your movement. You have been waiting for confirmation, for something that would tell you clearly that you are on the right path. This is that confirmation. The fact that you are still here, still listening, still feeling this connection is not random. It is a sign that you are aligned with something real. Do not let distraction pull you away now. This is the moment where focus matters the most. This is the moment where many people lose their chance because they begin to drift, to doubt, to second guess. Stay grounded, stay aware. Stay connected to what you are feeling right now. There is a shift happening, even if it is subtle. You may begin to notice small changes, small openings, small opportunities that were not there before. Do not ignore them. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are part of the path unfolding for you. You are being prepared not just to receive, but to handle what you receive. What is coming toward you carries responsibility as well as blessing. That is why you had to grow, why you had to learn, why you had to go through what you went through. It was all shaping you for this moment. Do not be afraid of stepping forward. Fear will always try to make you feel smaller than you are, but you are not small. You are capable, you are prepared, and you are guided. You are not stepping into the unknown alone. You are stepping into something that has been prepared with you in mind. This is where many people turn away, not because they cannot move forward, but because they realize that their next step truly matters. Type 444 if you feel protected. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something you must understand deeply. What is meant for you is not simply waiting in a fixed place forever. It is moving within a flow, within timing, within alignment. If you step into that flow, you meet what is yours. If you step away from it, you allow distance to grow. This is why I have been calling you to stay present, to stay aware, and to not drift into distraction or doubt. You have been given signs before, but you did not always recognize them. Sometimes you were too busy, sometimes too tired, sometimes too unsure of yourself. But this time is different. This time you are being called more clearly, more directly, and more personally. This time you are not being left to guess. Type 888 to attract abundance. I know there is a part of you that still wonders if this is truly for you. That part of you has been shaped by past disappointments, by moments when things did not go the way you hoped. It is natural for that feeling to exist, but it is not the truth you should follow. The truth is that you are here for a reason, and that reason is connected to what is unfolding right now. You are not being asked to force anything. You are being asked to stay open and ready. There is a difference between forcing and responding. Forcing comes from fear and control. Responding comes from trust and alignment. What I am asking from you is not struggle, it is awareness and willingness. There is something approaching your life that will require you to recognize it when it appears. It may come as a conversation, an idea, an opportunity, or even a sudden realization. It will not announce itself loudly, but it will feel right in a way that you cannot ignore. That feeling is what you must trust. You have been preparing for this moment even when you did not realize it. Every challenge you faced, every moment you had to choose patience over frustration, every time you held on to faith when it was difficult, all of that was shaping you. It was building something within you that is now ready to respond. You must also understand that hesitation does not always feel like hesitation. Sometimes it feels like overthinking. Sometimes it feels like waiting for a better moment. Sometimes it feels like needing more clarity. But underneath all of that is the same thing. It is a pause that can grow too long if you do not recognize it. You are not being asked to rush into confusion. You are being asked to move when you feel the clarity that has been building inside you. That clarity may not answer every question, but it will give you enough to take the next step. That is all you need right now. There are people who will continue on their path without ever noticing what you are about to notice. That is not because they are less than you. It is because they are not aligned with this moment the way you are. You have been brought here intentionally. That is something you must hold on to. Do not let comparison enter your mind now. Comparison will weaken your focus and pull you away from what is in front of you. What is yours is not measured against what others receive. It is measured by your alignment with it. Stay focused on your own path. You have also been carrying a quiet desire for change, something you may not have spoken out loud but have felt deeply within. That desire has not gone unnoticed. It has been heard, and it is part of why this moment exists for you now. You are not being overlooked, you are being positioned. There is also a need for you to trust yourself more than you have before. You have often looked outside for confirmation, for reassurance, for validation. But now you must begin to listen within. The guidance you need is already being placed inside you. You just need to trust it enough to follow it. You are not stepping into something uncertain without support. I am with you in every step, even when you do not see it. Every time you choose to stay present, every time you choose to trust instead of doubt, you strengthen your connection with what is yours. That connection is what keeps you aligned. This is also a moment of decision. Not a loud decision, not one that requires a dramatic action, but a quiet decision within yourself. A decision to stay, to listen, to trust, and to move when the moment calls for it. That decision is more powerful than you realize. You may begin to notice changes soon, small shifts that indicate movement. Do not ignore them. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are part of the process unfolding for you. Each small shift is leading to something greater. You have been patient for a long time, and that patience is about to meet opportunity. But patience alone is not enough. It must be followed by action. That is where many people fall short. They wait, but when the moment comes, they hesitate. I do not want that for you. Stay grounded in this moment. Stay connected to what you are feeling. Stay aware of what is unfolding around you. This is not a time to drift or to become distracted. This is a time to be fully present. I want you to pay attention to what is happening within you right now. Your thoughts are becoming quieter, your focus is becoming sharper, and your sense of urgency is becoming clearer. This is not pressure, it is alignment. When you align with what is true, distractions begin to lose their hold on you. You start to see what matters and what does not, and that clarity is what allows you to move forward without confusion. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is something you must understand at a deeper level. What is meant for you is not simply waiting in isolation. It is connected to timing, to movement, and to your response. When you respond, you activate what has been prepared. When you delay, you leave it unclaimed, and life continues to move forward without pause. Type 999 if you are ready for change. You have been given chances before, and some of them slipped through your hands, not because you were careless, but because you were not aware of their importance at the time. You did not see what they truly were. But this time is different. This time you are being shown, guided, and reminded again and again, so that you do not miss what is in front of you. You are not here to repeat old patterns. You are here to break them. The way you respond now will determine whether you continue in cycles of delay or step into a new direction. This is where growth becomes real. Growth is not just learning. It is choosing differently when the moment presents itself. There is a quiet strength rising within you, even if you cannot fully explain it. That strength has been built through everything you have experienced, through the times you had to endure, through the moments you had to stand alone, through the situations that tested your patience and your faith. All of that was not wasted. It was preparation. You are now at a point where preparation meets opportunity. This is where everything begins to come together. But it will only come together if you remain present and willing. If you drift away now, you risk separating yourself from what has been aligning for you. There is something approaching your life that will require your recognition. It may not look dramatic at first, but it will carry a sense of rightness that you cannot ignore. That is the signal you must pay attention to. That is how you will know that what is in front of you is connected to what has been prepared. Do not let doubt interrupt that moment. Doubt will try to speak quickly, trying to pull you back into hesitation, but you must learn to recognize it for what it is. It is not truth. It is a reaction based on past experiences that no longer define your present. You are not the same person who missed opportunities before. You have grown. You have become more aware. You have learned to listen more closely. This is why you are still here, still engaged, still paying attention. That is not something to overlook. There is also a need for you to trust the process, even when it feels unfamiliar. What is coming may not look like what you expected. It may arrive in a form you did not imagine, but that does not make it any less real. You must stay open to receive it in the way it comes. You are not being asked to force outcomes. You are being asked to respond to what is placed in front of you. That is how alignment works. It is not about control. It is about connection. When you stay connected, you naturally move toward what is yours. There is also something important about your attention. Where your attention goes, your energy follows. If you allow your attention to drift into doubt, fear, or distraction, your energy will follow those paths. But if you keep your attention focused on what you are being shown, your energy will align with it. You have been given this moment as a chance to choose differently, to stay when you would have left, to trust when you would have doubted, to move when you would have hesitated. This is how change begins, not in large dramatic actions, but in small, intentional choices. You are not alone in this. I am with you, guiding you through every step. Even when you do not see the full picture, I am already ahead of you, preparing what comes next. You do not need to carry the weight of uncertainty by yourself. You only need to trust enough to take the next step. There is still time, but it is not unlimited. You are still within reach of what is yours, but you must stay present to claim it. This is not a moment to drift or to become distracted. This is a moment to remain focused and aware. Feel the calm that is beginning to settle within you. That calm is not the absence of urgency, it is the presence of clarity. It is what allows you to move forward without fear. Stay in that calm. Let it guide you. I want you to recognize how far your awareness has come since the beginning of this. At first, there was urgency that felt unfamiliar, something that pulled your attention quickly. Now there is clarity growing within you, something steady that is beginning to guide your thoughts and your focus. This is what happens when you remain present long enough. Confusion begins to fade, and direction begins to form. There is something I need you to hold on to deeply right now. What is meant for you has not disappeared, but it is not fixed in place, waiting forever. It moves within timing, within flow, and within your response. When you stay connected, you move with it. When you drift, you allow distance to grow between you and what belongs to you. Type 5, 5, 5 to accept blessings. You have spent time in your life feeling like you were always just slightly behind, as if things were always almost yours but never fully reached your hands. That feeling has shaped how you see moments like this. It has made you cautious, careful, sometimes even hesitant to believe that something can truly be yours. But this is not a repetition of the past. This is a moment that asks for a different response. You are not being called to doubt. You are not being called to wait endlessly. You are being called to recognize and respond. That is the difference. Recognition opens the door, and response allows you to walk through it. Without both, the door remains unused, even if it was meant for you. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. There is also something within you that is beginning to trust more than before. You may not fully notice it, but it is there. It is the part of you that stayed, the part of you that kept reading, the part of you that did not dismiss this as something ordinary. That part of you is growing stronger, and it is guiding you toward what is yours. You have carried doubt for a long time, and I understand why. Your past has given you reasons to question, reasons to hesitate, reasons to protect yourself from disappointment. But what you must understand now is that holding on to that doubt will not protect you in this moment. It will only delay you. This is where you must make a quiet but powerful choice. You must decide whether you will continue to let past experiences shape your present response, or whether you will allow your present awareness to lead you into something new. That choice is what separates repetition from change. There is something approaching you that will require you to act with trust. It may come in a simple form, something that does not look overwhelming or dramatic. But within that simplicity will be a direction, a step that leads you forward. That is the moment you must recognize. Do not wait for everything to feel perfect. Perfection is not what guides you. Alignment is. When something is aligned, it feels right even if it is not fully explained. That feeling is what you must trust. That feeling is what keeps you moving forward without hesitation. You are not being asked to rush into confusion. You are being asked to remain aware so that when clarity appears, you do not ignore it. That is how you stay connected to what is yours. That is how you prevent it from passing by unnoticed. There is also something important about your focus right now. Where you place your attention will shape what you experience next. If you allow your attention to drift into doubt, you will begin to lose clarity. If you keep your attention grounded in awareness, you will begin to see more clearly. You have been waiting for something to change, something to shift, something to move your life forward. That movement is beginning, but it requires your participation. You are not just a spectator in your own life. You are a participant, and your response matters. There is a quiet confidence beginning to form within you, even if it is still small. That confidence is not based on knowing everything. It is based on trusting enough to take the next step. That is all you need right now. You do not need to see the entire path. You are being guided, even in ways you cannot fully see. Every moment you stay present strengthens that guidance. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you align yourself more deeply with what is yours. That alignment is what keeps you moving forward. You are not alone in this moment. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and calling you forward. You do not have to carry uncertainty by yourself. You only need to stay connected and willing to respond. There is still time, but you must not treat it as endless. This is a moment that requires your awareness now, not later. You are still within reach of what is yours, but you must remain present to claim it. Feel the steadiness that is growing within you. That steadiness is not hesitation, it is readiness. It is the calm that comes when you begin to understand that you are not being led into something uncertain, but into something prepared. There is a quiet shift happening inside your thinking right now. You are no longer questioning whether this moment matters. You are beginning to see that it does. You are beginning to understand that your response is not just a small decision, but a direction that will influence what comes next. This is the kind of awareness that separates those who receive from those who miss what was meant for them. I want you to notice how your focus has changed. At the beginning, there was urgency that pulled you in. Now there is a steadiness that is keeping you here. That steadiness is not accidental. It is the result of you choosing to remain present long enough for clarity to begin forming inside you. Type 1414 to receive favor. You must understand something very important at this stage. What is yours has not been lost, but it is not guaranteed without your response. There is a moment attached to it, and that moment is now. If you continue to stay aligned, you move closer to it. If you begin to drift, you allow space for it to move beyond your reach. You have been given multiple reminders throughout your life, moments where something important was close, but you did not fully step into it. Those moments taught you something, even if it did not feel like it at the time. They prepared you for this. They showed you what hesitation can cost. They showed you why awareness matters. Now you are in a position to respond differently. You are not the same person who missed those moments before. You have grown, you have learned, and you have become more aware of what matters. That growth is what allows you to recognize the importance of this moment now. There is also something happening around you that you may not fully see yet. Situations are shifting, people are moving, opportunities are forming. These movements are not random. They are part of the alignment that is bringing what is yours closer to you. But you must stay connected to recognize when it reaches you. You have been asking for change, for movement, for something that would take you out of the place you have been in. That request has been heard. What you are experiencing now is the beginning of that response, but the response requires your participation. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not being asked to force anything. You are being asked to stay aware and ready. There is a difference. Forcing creates resistance. Awareness creates flow. When you are aware, you recognize the moment when it arrives, and you move with it instead of against it. There is also a need for you to trust what you feel inside, more than what you fear. Fear will always try to speak louder, especially when something important is near. It will try to convince you to wait, to question, to step back. But fear is not guiding you toward what is yours. It is trying to keep you in what is familiar. You are not meant to stay in what is familiar. You are meant to step into what has been prepared for you. That step may feel new, even uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary. Growth always feels unfamiliar at the beginning. You must also be careful not to overthink what is happening. Overthinking can make something simple feel complicated. It can create confusion where there is clarity. Right now, what you need is not more questions. What you need is trust in the clarity that is already forming within you. You have come too far in this moment to turn back into doubt. You have stayed, you have listened, and you have allowed awareness to grow. Do not let that go now. This is where you must hold on to it and let it guide you forward. There is something about this moment that is different from others. It carries a sense of finality, a sense that this is not something that will repeat in the same way. That is why your response matters so much. You are being given a chance to step into what has been waiting for you. You are not alone in this. I am with you in every step, even when you do not see it. I am guiding your thoughts, your awareness, and your direction. You are not being left to figure this out on your own. You are being led. There is still time, but you must not treat it lightly. You are still within reach of what is yours, but you must remain present to claim it. This is not a moment to become distracted or uncertain. This is a moment to stay grounded and aware. Feel the strength that is building within you. That strength is not loud, but it is steady. It is the kind of strength that allows you to move forward even when you do not have every answer. That is the strength you need right now. You have stayed with this moment longer than most would, and that shows a level of attention that is not ordinary. You are no longer just listening, you are absorbing, and that changes everything. When you absorb, you begin to move differently, think differently, and respond differently. This is where transformation begins, not in noise, but in quiet understanding. You are stepping into that understanding now. Type 1515. If you feel this shift, there is a stillness forming inside you, and that stillness is not emptiness. It is clarity. It is the place where your thoughts stop racing and your awareness becomes steady. In that steadiness, you begin to recognize what truly matters and what does not. This is the space where you are able to respond correctly when the moment arrives. You have been guided step by step to reach this level of awareness. At first, there was urgency that caught your attention. Then there was clarity that held your focus. Now there is readiness that is forming within you. This progression is not accidental. It is preparation for what is about to meet you. Type 1616. To welcome new beginnings, you must understand that readiness is not about knowing everything. It is about being willing to move when the moment calls for you. Many people wait until they feel completely certain, but that feeling rarely comes before action. It comes after you step forward, after you trust, after you engage with what is in front of you. There is something approaching your life that will require you to act without hesitation. It will not give you endless time to think. It will not wait for you to feel perfectly prepared. It will appear, and it will ask for your response. That is the moment you must be ready for. You have been given enough awareness now to recognize that moment when it comes. You will feel it. It will carry a sense of rightness, a quiet certainty that stands apart from your usual thoughts. That is not something to question. That is something to follow. You have also reached a point where you must release the need for external confirmation. You have often looked for signs outside of yourself to tell you what to do. But now you are being guided from within. That guidance is more direct, more personal, and more accurate for your path. There is also something important about trust that you must hold on to. Trust is not blind, it is built on connection. The more you stay connected to this moment, the stronger your trust becomes. And the stronger your trust becomes, the easier it is to move without hesitation. You have already shown that you are capable of staying present. You have not allowed distraction to pull you away. You have not dismissed what you are feeling. That is a sign that you are ready to move beyond where you have been. There is also a need for you to recognize your own role in what is happening. You are not just waiting for something to arrive. You are part of the process. Your awareness, your attention, and your response are all shaping how this unfolds. You have been given opportunities before that required less from you, and even those felt challenging at times. What is coming now carries more weight, more impact, and more responsibility. That is why you needed to grow into this moment. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Do not let the size of what is coming make you step back. Let it make you step forward with confidence. You are not being given something beyond your ability. You are being given something that matches who you have become. There is also a need for you to remain grounded when the moment arrives. Excitement can sometimes cause you to lose focus, just as doubt can. You must stay balanced, aware, and steady. That is how you respond correctly. You have been guided into a position where you can recognize what is yours. That is not something everyone reaches. Many people remain unaware, missing moments without even realizing it. But you are not in that place anymore. You are now in a place where your awareness is active, where your focus is steady, and where your readiness is growing. This is the place where action becomes possible without confusion. There is still time, but you must not treat it as something you can delay. You are still within reach of what is yours, but you must remain present to claim it. This is not a moment to drift back into old patterns. Feel the steadiness within you. That steadiness is your foundation. It is what will allow you to respond when the moment arrives. It is what will keep you from hesitating when it matters most. You are not alone in this. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and preparing what comes next. Every step you take with trust strengthens your alignment with what is yours. There is a quiet certainty growing within you, and it is different from anything you have felt before. It does not rush you, and it does not overwhelm you. It simply stays steady and firm, reminding you that something important is here. This is the kind of certainty that guides action without fear, the kind that leads you forward even when the path is not fully visible. You have reached a point where you can no longer pretend that this is just another moment. You feel the difference. You recognize the weight,